Hello, writers! Welcome to Pocket FM Writing Academy. When buying books at a bookstore, what is that one element that helps you pick out a book? Many readers have confessed that they look for a good blurb, the tiny paragraph printed on the back of the cover or inside the book jacket, to get them invested in the book. In the world of decreasing attention spans, where first impressions are the last impressions, a well-written blurb can be the one-stop destination for attracting more listeners to your audio series on the Pocket FM app. It is like a tiny gateway to the enchanting realm of your fictional landscape. Want more listeners on your story? For starters, write a good blurb. Let's understand it in detail in this video. What are blurbs or story descriptions? A blurb is ideally a short promotional piece or brief description accompanying a piece of creative work that informs the customer what it has to offer. It may be written by the author or publisher or, quote, praise from others. On Pocket FM, a blurb or show description is like an introductory piece to your audio series, in less than 150 words, that highlights the tone, genre, and key elements of your story. The purpose is to entice the audience with the story idea and grab their attention so they click and listen to your series. Adding a blurb is a necessary step while submitting your story so that the cover thumbnail can be generated as well. A compelling blurb or story description should be concise, engaging, and informative, ideally fitting within a few sentences or a short paragraph. Here are the 5 components that make for an engaging story blurb. 1. The hook. Start with a captivating line that grabs attention. This can be a key dialogue, like an intriguing question, a shocking statement, or a vivid image that sparks curiosity. 2. Setting. Briefly mention the world where the story takes place. This helps the audience visualize the backdrop of your narrative. 3. Main character. Introduce the protagonist and any significant supporting characters, hinting at their personalities or motivations. 4. Conflict. Outline the central conflict or challenge that drives the narrative or the trope the character arc will follow. It will give the listeners a reason to care about the characters and their journey. 5. Tone and genre. Use language and style that reflects the tone and genre of your story. Whether it's lighthearted, suspenseful, or dramatic, your description should match the experience of the audio series. For example, in the following blurb, "Not another dead body," she exclaimed over the microphone. In a future where technology can manipulate memories, Detective Moira Vale is drawn into a case involving a string of inexplicable murders. Each victim's mind has been wiped clean, leaving only fragments from the past behind. As Moira spirals down a web of secrets, she uncovers a powerful corporation hiding a grave truth, a device capable of rewriting reality itself. With time running out and her own memories under threat, Moira must outsmart a shadowy adversary before the line between truth and illusion disappears. For good. In a world where even your thoughts can be stolen, who can you trust? To know more? Listen to. So, would you listen to Detective Moira's story? If yes, this blurb packs all the right elements to set the mood and draw in your target listenership. Tips to improve the blurb of your audio series. Now let's focus on the 4 most important ways to improve your blurb for your audio series. 1. Always use a strong hook. Ideally, the first line of your blurb or story description should capture attention immediately. This could be a striking quote from the audio series, a dialogue, a question, or a bold statement. Example, you could introduce a thriller as, "What if the person you trust the most is the one trying to kill you?" 2. Keep it concise. A blurb is not a summary, for the audience often wants to skim through it quickly to know if it captivates them or not. Hence, the aim is to convey your story's essence in less than 150 words, and focus on the most crucial elements in your story. Think about the keyword that can glue them to the blurb and pique their interest. Do not give away the entire story in a blurb. For example, if you are writing a romantic audio series, you may try using the trope, that is, enemies to lovers or friends to lovers, in the blurb to grab the attention. 3. Write in a language that suits your story. If your story has a flourish of words, write the blurb in the same manner. If it is a first-person narration, address the blurb from the first-person point of view. It is important to paint a picture of your audio series with the right words in your blurb. This allows potential listeners to visualize the world you've created. For example, One of the top Pocket FM audio series, Insta Empire, has the following blurb. Abandoned by his family, despised by his in-laws. Kevin was the heir to the richest family in Chicago until one risky move cost him everything and everyone. But now, his gamble is finally about to pay off, and Kevin is ready to roll the dice again. This concise blurb highlights the protagonist Kevin's circumstances right at the start, serving as a powerful hook. Using the words everything followed by everyone stresses the story's trope. Rags to riches. Ultimately, the blurb's open-ended nature adds to the intrigue. All this together compels the listeners to click on the play button. Further, you can also write an engaging outro for the blurb that directly invites listeners to share their thoughts or predictions about the next episode, fostering a community around your series. For example, as Eliza uncovers the killer's identity, she realizes the true danger lies closer than she ever imagined. Will she manage to save herself before it's too late? A thought-provoking question like that will likely get the listeners hooked to your audio series. 4. Highlight unique elements. Begin by thinking about what makes your audio series different. Whatever it may be, a dystopian casino where human beings deal in guns, a graveyard for pets, or a protagonist with laser vision. Make sure to include it in your description. For instance, in a blurb about a dystopian future, you can write, "Many years from now, when the aliens have come and gone, and Earth is left with no animals anymore, humans rely on themselves for food. They call it the cannibal era." Or, in a blurb about a murder mystery, you can write, "When the town's beloved baker is found dead, everyone is a suspect. Can Lucy, a blind choir member of the church, uncover the truth before the killer strikes again?" Ultimately, remember to make an outrageous claim in your blurb and own it via your audio series. Writing effective blurbs or story descriptions for long-form serialized fiction is equally an art and a science. By crafting engaging hooks and laying out the crux of the story, you can draw in listeners and keep them invested in your audio series. Keep your blurb concise, use language that reflects your genre, and ultimately leave them wanting more. We hope these tips and tricks will help capture the attention of your potential listeners and build a loyal audience for your audio series. Happy writing! Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, and comment to stay in the loop on the upcoming videos.